What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today's video, our goal is very simple. We got this bike a few months ago from a buddy of mine for $100 and we repaired it. We took it on its first test drive in the last video, and we noticed that when we pulled in our clutch while the machine was running, it would like to inch forward and it wouldn't want to shift into neutral very easy. It was kind of hard to shift into neutral. So today what we're going to do, we're going to try a quick and easy cheap fix on this and hopefully get us back up and riding, because if you don't know, this is a fairly rare bike and parts are very hard to find for it. So let's go ahead and hop into the video and see if we can get this bike fully finished up today. So what the plan is today, a subscriber of mine had commented on the video and said that he had similar bikes in the past, and from what he remembers, the clutch baskets in here are a forged steel. So he said he doesn't think that it could be grooves in the basket which could cause it to drag, but what he said is we could potentially try to check the oil and either add to it or replace it with a new or better quality oil that would hopefully help loosen up the plates and allow the clutch to work properly. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna try to check this oil, see what the levels are, add some or replace it, and then we're gonna hopefully take this on a test drive, let it get warmed up, broken in a little bit, because this bike has sat for a good while, and hopefully that fixes our problem today. We're gonna pop this little check hole here for the oil, and we'll see if we need to add any to that and see what the levels look like. Okay, pretty tight on there. It doesn't look like it's been opened in a while. Okay, so as you can tell, it's not really a great sign. There's no oil coming out of there, so we're definitely low. Let me go grab the manual. We're gonna see what kind of oil this takes. I think I have some spare oil over there on the bench, and we'll hopefully get this topped off. If not, I'll go grab some real quick from the store and we'll get it topped off. All right, so the manual here shows where we need to fill it to. The lower or the minimum level needs to be where that check bolt is. And it says, let's see, we need to use wet clutch oil. It says 5W50. I read online that some people use some 10W50 as well. I have a bottle of that. So we're gonna put in the 10W50. That should work just fine. So let's go ahead and come back over here and we'll get it topped off. Let's go ahead and pop off our cap here. All right, and I'm just gonna fill it up till it starts coming out of this hole here. I'm hoping this is it, since there was, you know, a little oil in there. That could definitely cause the issue. Actually, let me get a funnel. I couldn't find my smaller funnel. I'm not sure where it's at, so that's all I have to do for now. Let's go ahead and fill her up here. Go slow. All right, there it comes. Oh, where'd my bolt go? There, good and tight. Just get our cap put back on nice and tight. All right. So hopefully that was our issue. If it was, that's going to save us a lot of time and money for sure. And if you're having similar issues with your clutch dragging, that's one thing I would check first. Make sure that your oil is topped off. If it's not lubricated well, then it's going to stick. Also, if you put it into gear when you pull your clutch in and it lurches forward, sometimes the oil could be low, or if it's an older bike, the plates could just be stuck together from sitting for so long. So hopefully that's going to fix our issue. Now I'm going to go ahead and start this up, let it warm up, get that oil mixed in there, and then we're going to load it up, take it to the land, and hopefully ride this thing, break it in, and fix our issues. So stay tuned. Let's see if we fix this bike or if we're going to have to pull that clutch out of there. All right, I have not started this bike up in over a month, so hopefully it'll fire up for us today. We got our fuel on. Let's turn it on reserve here. So as you can tell, we got the bike all warmed up. We're getting ready to load it into the truck. But before we do, this bike's been sitting here for a little while, and this back tire has no air pressure in it. So that brings me to today's sponsor of the video. So my friends over at Eaton Wolf, they have actually reached out to me, and they sent us their S1 tire pump. This is a really cool product that I was excited to get and partner with them with. So we're gonna unbox this, test it out on the bike, and see how well it does. So in the box here, comes with a little card. They give you a 1-year extended warranty. If anything happens with this, it doesn't function properly, they'll replace it for free, which is really cool. A lot of companies do not do that. So this is the pump itself. Take off our cover. And it's got your little connector here. Power it on. And on your display, it shows your actual PSI. Once we hook it up, it'll show us how much pressure is in the tire, and it shows your battery. And then in the box, comes with a little carry bag for it. And then it comes with a different head for clipping onto the valve itself, and also your little charging cable. One thing I like about this, I have another one that I use and the battery dies really quick. This one seems very solid and a lot heavier, so I'm thinking that this one's gonna last longer. But let's go ahead and hook it up to the bike and we'll see how well it does. Let's go ahead and test it out. Go ahead and turn it on. We'll set our PSI to 15. We'll hook it up. And once we're ready, all we do is hit the power button and it should start pumping. And just like that, guys, we've got our 15 PSI, still got full battery, and that took about 30 seconds from start to finish. So there you have it, guys. Cool little product. If you guys are interested in picking one of these up, check out their website in the link below. There's also a discount code as well. This is just a cool little product to throw in the truck or have in the garage when you need it, so you don't have to pull out that heavy compressor. But with that being said, let's go ahead and load up the bike and we'll go ahead and take it over to the land for a test drive. Okay, finally made it out here to the land. We're gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna ride it a good bit. Gonna take it through the field, up through the woods here, and probably take it out on the road too to get it up to speed and get it up to temp. Hopefully that'll help lubricate that clutch, loosen everything up, and hopefully we won't have to dig into this machine anymore after this. So let's go ahead and fire it up, and we'll take it for its first true test drive. Driveway here out to the main road. We'll take it up the road here. And I know I mentioned it in the last video, but I plan to make this bike street legal, hopefully, at some point. So, I'd like to see how it handles on the road. see how it does coming back down to an idle after getting it really hot. It seems like it's a little rich, but not terrible. It's not cutting out. There it went. Well, while we're down here, we got a nice view at least. The clutch feels like it's loosened up a little bit, so that's a good sign. Whew, it's hot. I can feel it shifting better. Now that it's kind of warmed up a little bit. So when we get back to the house here, we'll check to see how well it does when it's at idle, to see if it keeps pulling. All right, let's see if we can put it into neutral here. Nope, it didn't go into neutral. Let's start it up one more time and we'll see if we can get it in gear here and then let it, see if it pulls away at all. Yeah, it's still pulling. Yeah, it's still pulling. All right, guys, well, I thought that we might get lucky. We might be able to add in some oil in there to hopefully lubricate everything and let it heat up, and it would, you know, kind of free up some, but obviously that's not the case. I guess we're gonna have to tear into the clutch. I don't even know if that's something I can do unless I, you know, find the right parts. If you guys know anything about that, anywhere that I can find good parts, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any other tips that we might be able to do for this. So I guess that's where we're gonna have to end the video for today. I really had my hopes high on this one, but yeah, you win some, you lose some. So anyways, guys, if you haven't seen my previous videos on this bike, go check them out. I've got a bunch more content on the channel, and I've got a lot more videos coming for you soon. But anyways, I appreciate you guys watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.